Man, look at here, bro. Rich Trapper, you ain't gonna never beat these allegations, bro. I'm gonna be real, man. You ain't gonna never beat these grinder allegations. Now, just in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, bro, Rich Trapper, what Baby B Brazy be saying, you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have done it. Now, Rich Trapper, bro, he was over there at Back on Fig. By the way, shout out to Back on Fig, and also shout out to Rich Trapper. Now, he was over there at Back on Fig. You know, dig what I'm saying, man? I think they're trying him out to either be a new host at Fig Community World or a new host on Back on Fig or all of the above. Now, Rich Trapper, Schmack, you know, dig what I'm saying, and that boy TRell, they would fall into a conversation where it would be like, hey, I think me and Schmack can take you in a squabble. And Rich Trapper said, huh? Rich Trapper said, what? Think you gonna take me to a squabble? And this is when Rich Trapper proceeds, you know, dig what I'm saying, to put one of those kindergarten moves. This is something that a kindergartner would have.
Yeah, I heard he put TRell in the rear naked chokehold, bruh.
Tried to do to his daddy. He decides to put the kindergarten move. I don't know what to call it. I don't do jiu-jitsu. And the optics of it, he had his booty and his nuts on TRell's head. Pause. No diddy. So without further ado, let's get off into that. And then after that, we're going to get off into everybody's response. Because everybody responded to this. This was embarrassing. Now, they say that they even pulled the live stream down, bro. Like, they pulled the whole stream down. But thank God people got it clipped up, you heard me? So let's get off into that, man.
I'll bank you right now. And me and Smack jump you, homie, for saying some bull.
I'll probably whoop y'all. I do this shit every day.
We'll beat this shit out of you, homie.
No.
No, for real, no.
Man, we can do a challenge.
No,
y'all is, but we can do a challenge.
Say he going at the Jetsu shit. Hey, oh man, they don't know that Jetsu shit. Hey, oh man, they don't know.
Oh, shit, man. Smack like not the homie.
Oh, that Jetsu shit. This nigga crazy. You ready to do this Jetsu shit? I know it.
Yeah. I told you up.
Let's do it. Really better do the new Jetsu.
You want to know. What you need to know, though. Yeah, I'm cold. You want to know.
We done backed you out, though.
No.
I did that, he just slept you.
Now, as y'all was able to see for y'allself, I don't know what would possess Rich Trapper to you to dig what I mean, man, sit on top of TRell head and get his eagle on in that manner. I don't know, man. Come on, man. You got all the allegations on you already, P-Ski. You know what I'm saying, man? They say that you be on Grinder. Now, here it is today, man. Y'all done had to pull an episode of Back on Fig down because of such backlash. Now, Rich Trapper would say that it would be because of Wack 100. We finna get off into that right now, matter of fact. Let me just shut up. Let's get off into that.
So that's why they pulled it, bruh. Because he put cheek and nut on helmet, though. Whatever. That's really a wrestling move, bruh. It be some shit that be going on in that wrestling that be like, all right, type shit. But, yeah, bruh, damn, okay, they got into a fake wrestling match. Smack got up immediately. I gotta respect Smack, bruh. Shout out Trap, though. Shout out Back on Fig, nigga. This shit crazy, though, bruh. Damn.
They didn't put my episode up. They didn't take it up, man. TRell didn't put my episode up. Now, I think I'm the first episode of Back on Fig that did not go up. You feel me? Now, if you look over there on Don't Panic and Yazzers, you will see all the clips. You feel me? But, man, I think TRell got a little ashamed and embarrassed when I choked him up. That's the narrative I'm pushing. I'm going to say, Rat Run Runner, hit up TRell, nephew. You got that nigga from the Crenshaw district over there, nephew. Now, you know I got the paperwork on you, nephew. You know I got the paperwork on you, nephew. Don't make me expose you. And then Wack must have shut me down, bro. Wack must have shut me down. Yep, tell him to hit me. Tell Snoopy to hit me. Tell Snoopy to hit me, for sure. Wack must have hit him. That's the narrative I'm going with. Because I was on there whooping on Ish. TRell trying to act like he don't know nothing. TRell trying to act like he don't see stuff.
It's crazy, bro, because I was actually tapped into the shit, right? In and out, though. I was doing a little shit, watching the shit. I'm running errands, though. Trying to watch the shit at the same time. As I leave out the last store on Matt, bro, I try to tap back into the live. I see it's deleted. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, y'all gonna stop seeing stuff only at my expense. Hell no. We finna make everybody uncomfortable. We finna make everybody uncomfortable. So, you know, I was talking about my stuff. And, you know, we got videos of Wack jumping off the stage and all that kind of stuff at the game concert. And then you got videos of him admitting to getting whoop bop, whoop bam, whoop bop, bing bop, bam, and all that kind of stuff. And I think that made TRell uncomfortable. That's my narrative. That's my narrative.
Now, y'all heard Rich Trapper. He said his narrative is that Wack 100 had paperwork on TRell. Basically, Wack 100 blackmailed TRell because, you know what I dig what I mean? Rich Trapper was saying things about Wack 100 in that now deleted interview. Let's get into it. Now, as y'all can see, the audio was muted. But that was a situation where Wack 100 was dope fiend by a dude named J-Rock a few years back. Now, let's get off into...
Hey, dope fiend is hella funny. That's a funny ass word, bro. Why you don't say he just stole on a nigga? Yeah, bro. They be on Wack about that shit. Be about J-Rock bodyguard. And it's crazy, right? Because now I think they was asking Wack about the shit. Like about Nip and about... who was pressing him, bro? Somebody was pressing Wack the other day about the video. About, you know, the video where Nip supposedly did some shit or whatever, right? And they like, bruh, they was just on him because I guess they say now he kind of like walking that shit back a little bit. He saying it was just some freaky shit. Now he ain't saying it was no sus shit, though. It was just some freaky shit. I'm like...
What the rest of Rich Trapper had to say about this, because this is crazy, right? It's like, what? You sat up there and did what? You jiggleated on top of TRell head. Oh, Lord, no. Let's get off into what else he got to say in defense for himself. You dig me?
TRell was not ready for that shit. Nigga look like this. So the audience making jokes and all that kind of shit in real life, I guarantee to anybody, and this is what I'm going to do. I dare a podcaster. I dare one of you reactions make a joke. I'm going to call your ass out for a fade. I'm going to put my nuts on your head and I'm going to choke the shit out of you with my balls on your head. I'm going to choke the shit. Hey, don't panic. Clip this. Don't panic. Clip this. To any one of you podcasters or you YouTubers who got a joke, be funny. Be funny at my expense. Be funny at the homie expense. Be funny. Be funny. I'm going to put my balls on your head and I'm going to choke the shit out of you with my dick on your forehead. Swear. Bow. Balls on your head. I'm going to humiliate you. And I'm going to give it...
Oh, shit, bro. You gonna put what on what? So it sounds like Cliff might be next in line to get the squad. Hey, hell nah, bro. Come on, bro. Start a little YouTubers out, bro. They don't mean it, bro. This shit crazy.
I'm gonna narrate the whole thing. I'm gonna humiliate you. I'm gonna humiliate you. Because one thing I can't stand is a nigga who ain't got no squabble talking about a little woo-wop. Yup. I'm gonna humiliate you. I'm gonna humiliate you. So anybody who got something to say, I dare you. I'm going to make everybody uncomfortable. I'm going to choke you out. I'm going to put my balls on your forehead. I promise you I am. And I'm going to choke the shit out of you. I'm going to choke you I am. And I'm going to choke the shit out of you. I'm going to choke the shit out of you. I'm going to humiliate you. I'm going to humiliate you, my nigga. I promise you.
Off the back, if you think people ain't going to make content about this, you're crazy, dog. And who the hell you think finna fight you, bro? You talking about doing all of that. That's worse than putting peanut butter in the booty. That's worse than putting carrot in the booty, bro. You starting to look real shaky, Rich Trapper. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Like, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. You don't even want to be made fun of that you sat up there and did that third grader. Bro, you on the couch. You not in no damn...
Hey, I don't know if it's quite worse than the peanut butter or the carrot shit, but it's diabolical. Yeah, it's like crash out worthy. Like, yeah, nigga, nuts on your neck or dick on your forehead or anything like that. What? You, nigga, that'll send a nigga to a mental home, bruh. Yeah, what?
Dojo, this ain't karate class. This is not, that ain't Joe Rogan. What you think, TRell Joe Rogan or something? TRell don't know how to do jiu-jitsu, man. So yeah, we gonna make content about you sit up there clapping that ass on top of TRell head, bro. Pause. No diddy. Now, coupled up with the allegations that you had already from about 5-6 months ago, P, you would think that you would be on your best behavior, but instead, you've been like Drake. You've been on your worst behavior, bro. I don't know what's going on. Now, like I say, multiple people reacted to this. Let's get off into what Mac Wop had to say. By the way, shout out to Mac Wop, man. Let's get off into it, man.
So, yeah, my boy put his nuts He put his nuts on my boy's shoulder. Nuts on his bro. Like at this point, look, chat. At this,
Hey, the Mac Wop so crazy, bro. I really think that's called a rear naked choke, bro, or some shit like that, bro. Real shit, though.
point, that nigga got his whole leg around that. Like, what is he trying to? I never seen that shit like that. I never seen nobody do no move like this. Nigga, smell them nuts. Smell that. Smell that dick, nigga. That's a tea bag. That's definitely a tea bag. No ifs and buts about it. That nigga TRell got a tea bag. And that is crazy. Smell them nuts, nigga. Smell them nuts. What's wrong with that boy? Smell that tea bag. Look. He's smiling at that nigga. He's smiling, looking in that nigga's eyes. You smell that tea bag, nigga? Love that. Love that.
Hey, the little teabag era was vicious too. Like, nigga be like, just playing hella games type shit. But yeah, so that it's crazy with some shit like you'll see a fake teabagging on some jokey joke type shit or whatever. Crash out just off that, bro. Just off a joke, like just thinking of teabag worthy. Like, hold on, nigga, you do what? I'm about to kill you.
Yep. This is what I imagined it was like when niggas was going to Diddy house. If I'm being completely honest, this is what I imagined it was like. It was like when niggas going to this Diddy house, they don't even know they about to get rummaged up, booty all on their back, nuts on their neck. It's just crazy, homie. It's crazy. Ichi.
Now, after being utterly ashamed, I'm talking about shamed, bro. Embarrassed, first-hand embarrassment, second-hand embarrassment, third-hand embarrassment. TRell would say, hold on, bro, let me do a little bit of damage control. Let me do some damage control because this is getting outrageous. You know what I mean, man? This is crazy. Like I say, they pulled the episode down, bro. Who does that? Who the hell gonna spend 2.5 hours on the camera and gonna come on, bro? So you already know it got tricky. Like Mickey, and y'all heard Mac Wizzle. Mac Wop said, this is what he imagined to happen at the Diddy party. And TRell said that he stayed the night at Diddy house.
Yeah, Mac Wop, it sound like Trap gonna wanna, you know what I mean? He might wanna place you up on that proposition next for the jokey joke, bruh.
For a week. I'm just saying, man, so let's get off into the rest of this here, man, of TRell doing damage control. Oh.
Why y'all calling here Rich Grinder, chat? Let me know.
Put it in the super chat.
Why y'all calling bro Rich
Put it in
Grinder?
the super chat.
They telling you to put he telling y'all to put it in the super
Put it in the
chat.
super chat.
Why are they calling you Rich Grinder?
TRell a funny ass nigga. He know they call it a nigga grinder because of that shit, homie.
Bro.
Because niggas want me to be.
I said, because niggas want me to be gay. Holy shit. That's the crazy. I swear to God. That is the craziest shit ever, bro. Because niggas want me to be gay.
To be gay.
That's your chat.
Now, like I said, boy, Rich Trapper, you shouldn't have done it, P-Ski. You shouldn't have done it. Now,
Hey, bro, shout out Clip World TV, bro. This nigga Mac Wop diabolical, bro. Hey, Trap gonna need that, bro. You playing a little too much, Mac Wop. But yeah, they was debating in the comments on like whether or not why they deleted the episode or like shit like that, right? Some people speculate because it was some foul words, that was said or whatever. They suspecting all type of shit, bro. I don't really know. Can't really tell. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they could have cut that out or whatever else out. I don't know, YouTube Studio, they updated, bro. And they got it to where you can't cut shit out and shit now or whatever, bro. Excuse the phone in the back. My sink getting changed out, bro. It's getting fixed or whatever, but yeah, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. We on to the next one, bro.
Need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper.